Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for stopping by our channel. I hope you had a wonderful New Year's Eve. We did as well here in the Philippines. I just wanted to briefly talk about a gentleman who wrote me on our TikTok channel, and he's having problems with some women that he's dating here in the Philippines. And his biggest complaint is scammers. He didn't really go into a lot of detail, but he asked for some help. He asked for my opinion. I gave him my opinion, told him some detailed things. Um, I cannot help him change the way he thinks or he acts toward people. That's for him to decide. Um, but I mean, a lot of it is, I'm not going to, it's common sense for some things. Some things you kind of have to learn from trial and error. And there's a lot of vloggers on YouTube who can tell you what things to watch out for. And this gentleman, he pretty much explained in detail himself the mistakes he's made and will not make again. So he kind of figured it out himself. So I just told him, it sounds like you're doing the right thing. Good luck to you and best wishes. Now I get a return message and he tells me, well, that's it. You're not going to help me. How am I supposed to help this gentleman? I've already told him, you know, it sounds like you already know exactly what you need to do. And basically, just be a little bit more selective. Keep your money in your pocket. I can't help him any further. You know, I cannot hold him by the hand and tell him what is right or wrong. You know, um, I gave him some basic tools that I learned along the way. Um, and I'm pretty sure some other people have as well. It advised him. Nothing more I could say or do. But just that last bit of message that he wrote is he referred. He came to our channel and asked basically what should he do? How can I help him? I can't help him. I can tell him what to look out for and many other things. But the rest is up to him. The gentleman, I have not heard back from him. Um, there's nothing else I can do for him. But gentlemen, women as well, you got to distinguish what is a scam and what is somebody who really needs some help. I know it's hard to distinguish, um, you know, which one is what, who's telling the truth. But some of the things repeats itself, and me and we've talked about it here. Me and Ursula, we've discussed it. And there's people who need help. You got to remember, incomes are low, jobs are far and few here. This is why many women, men too, but mainly women, they sacrifice their life to go abroad and work as OFWs, and they work really hard for their money. Uh, you got the few that prefer to stay online and not be honest. I've been through it, you know, and some of you have as well. But what it does, it makes the good women not happy to hear that the men are being treated badly. There's millions of people, or in reference to millions of women, shall I say, who are looking for a good man. Um, but they're suffering the consequences because of the few bad ones. I myself went through, I'm guessing about 5 different women um, who were just not correct. Out of the 5, I'm gonna honestly say 3 were scammers. Well, no, I'm sorry, 2. 2 were scammers. Most recently was July 2022. First one was 2016. The other 3, no, they would ask. Um, they would ask because, like I mentioned before, they're seriously in need, but they just go about it in the wrong way. You know, um, and we're not here to save the world. I'm not here to save the world. You know, um, I was here to find somebody who I could truly believe in and who wanted the same thing. I found that somebody, and I hope you gentlemen do as well as the good women here in the Philippines, and not just here in the Philippines, around the world, wherever you may be. Um, yeah. So I just wanted to touch bases on that. Give me your opinion on it. You know, we just have to be vigilant, caution, and make sure that we're not having just an open wallet out there like that. You know, like me, I worked hard. You know, put in about 40 years of actually a little more. The first time I paid taxes, worked hard for that money. You know, you pay your taxes, you work toward your retirement, and you wanna withdraw that at some point in your life, if God willing, you're still here living. So just be careful, be vigilant, keep your eyes and ears open, and don't let money fly out of your wallet so bad. My recommendation: meet the person first before you start doing anything. And most certainly, gentlemen, um, when you do treat this woman nice, um, be careful as well. You're gonna have a lot of people come at you. Our experience, and me and Arsley's, is you get a lot of people who come at her asking for a lot of detailed help about certain things, whether it be clothes, shoes, pay a bill. And I told her, tell them to ask me and get the answer. You know, we're not here to pay for vacations and hospital bills and clothe people and things of that sort. We give. What's the most valuable commodity here? Food. That's what we do sometimes. You know, people are hungry, not just here, all over the world. But since I live here, you know, this is what we do sometimes. You know, but not vacations, not paying hospital bills, not loading up your refrigerator or anything like that. We have a selective few that we do, um, and that is far and in between. But we don't go up and down the streets parading, oh, hey, you know, we're open wallet, you know, we'll hook you up. We don't do that. But we are giving people uh, to an extent. You know, we don't stick out a whole arm and let them bite the whole arm off, so to speak. You just can't do it. You have to be careful. You have to be selective. You know. All right, you guys take care. Thank you. Give me your feedback. I'll most certainly answer it. Would love to hear your opinion on it. God bless. Happy New Year's to you.